Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's way overdue digital plan with me. It's been a couple weeks since I've posted one and it's all for good reason. I had every intention every single week of sitting down and doing the digital plan with me and everything, but as you see, I have not touched my planner. I've looked at it. But you can see our month of August is just jam-packed. We've had so much going on. All very good things though, you guys. Life is really good right now. I'm enjoying, life is full of highs and lows right now. Life is good. It's been really just such a blessing being able to spend so much quality time with my kids. I've talked about this in the past, but when you're building a business, it requires a lot of sacrifice and a lot of time. And we're now homeschooling. We officially started 2 weeks ago, so we just finished our second week of homeschooling, and I am the one doing the majority of the homeschooling out of choice. I am very passionate about it, and I love it, and it's just been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. And everything's been going very smoothly. We've had to make little tweaks here and there to schedules and stuff like that. My daughter came up with the best idea. So when we're on our way to the gym, we are going to the gym now as a family. I used to go really early in the morning, but we decided to kind of prioritize other things in the morning. And the kids really enjoy going to the gym, and my husband and I enjoy working out together. So on our way to the gym, we switched gyms, so it's a little further away now. The gym that we were going to was just so busy all the time, like packed, and I was just not about that. So we switched gyms, and the kids didn't like the kids area either. There's just less for them to do at that gym. So the kids were super happy about the switch because this is a gym that we used to go to. So anyways, on our drive, to the gym and back from the gym, we read one of our missionary stories from YWAM. So we're reading about Gladys Alwood right now, and that's been really fun, and that was such a good idea. So just like little tweaks like that. I noticed that Maddie was less focused in the afternoon after lunchtime. Aren't we all though? Hello, afternoon slump. She just, by the time lunch rolled around, she would do her schoolwork, but she just had a harder time focusing on it. And so I switched all of her more intense subjects, her more like individual stuff like math and things like that, to right after our morning time together. And that has been a day and night difference. So just little tweaks like that. So it's just been, getting into new routines and things like that. Random, but I discovered this really cool harness for our dogs. So we have two little dogs, little cattle dogs named Mando and Kara. Love them to pieces. They are awful on a leash. They are not fun to walk, and we've tried all the things to train them and stuff like that, all the treats. And I've watched lots of YouTube videos, and none of it has worked. And so I found these harnesses where you clip the front, you clip the leash on the very front on their chest, and oh my goodness, it's the most amazing thing. It was like the best investment ever. So now I love walking the dogs, and so we've been doing that. I even take them out at the same time, which that was unheard of in the past. So anyways, we've just been super, super busy over here. I've been deep in the 2024 planner design world. It is coming together beautifully. I hit a bit of a snag with it, and that essentially has something to do with the Apple Calendar and Google Calendar stuff. It's just a lot more complicated to implement that feature than I thought. So I am doing my best to implement it and all that, but there's really not a lot of resources out there that walk you through how to do that. So it's been a challenge, and I've seen a lot of other, planner companies implement that feature into their planners, and I think it's super cool, and I'd like to implement it into our planners for Planning to Prosper. And I've gotten a couple requests for it, but let me know down below, how important is that to you? Having a clickable link to your Apple Calendar or your Google Calendar in your digital planner. Just for clarification, the only thing that this does is it opens up the day in either app. It doesn't like autofill anything for you or anything like that. You still have to like either copy paste text in or type it in or whatever you're doing. So let me know down below how important that is to you. I'm working on it this week. I'm trying to not freak out. So I'm just kind of curious because like I am the type of person where I will figure it out. It'll get done. But I'm just curious like how important it even is or how in demand it even is. So just let me know down in the comments. That would be super, super helpful. But I'm really excited about all the changes that are coming to the shop with the new planners. I'm excited about the new offerings, the new accessories and reformatted stickers. It's just an exciting time of year. And yeah, it's crazy. I'm really excited I'll be sharing more. I'm trying to not like reveal too much too soon, which is hard for me. But I want to start putting behind the scenes videos up here again very soon because I'm kind of missing that connection with you guys. I miss the more like, I don't know, interaction, personal, like I'm still planning on doing my membership. I did get a few messages about the membership and I do apologize. I never set a like definite date for that, but I had a goal date of August 7th. And you guys, what was I thinking? What was I thinking with that? That's the first day, like that's the day we started homeschool. Such a bad idea. Not to mention that I'm starting 2024 planners. So I think I was a bit unrealistic when it came to that, but I have every intention of getting it going. I have so many fun ideas for it. I want to do Bible studies with you guys. I think that would be super fun. I want to share stuff about my health and fitness because I've made a lot of strides in that area and I've learned a lot of new things. And so I'd love to share my journey with all of that. And I want to do, okay, so I have this super nerdy idea. So we all know I love alliteration. And so I kind of came up with this thing. Like once a month, I'd like to go live and just kind of chit chat with you guys. So I was thinking, what would I call it? Maybe like sipping with Steph, you know, sipping on a drink, sipping some coffee, some tea, whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. And we can just kind of hang out. I think that would be so fun to do, just answer questions or just talk and all that kind of stuff. I'm planning on being a lot more just open in that forum and everything too. Funny story. So I went on a rant, you guys. I was on a big old soapbox. I filmed this already. I did a whole like voiceover. And then I had Andrew listen to it and I was like, is this too much? And he's like, yeah, it might be too much. So that soapbox, Stephanie, is going to be more so in the membership, trying to keep things a little bit more even keel over here, you know. But I don't know. I feel like the fun has been sucked out a little bit from YouTube. My dogs are battling like right outside my office. If you guys hear them, it is almost 11 o'clock at night. I don't know why they get so riled up if we don't go to bed on time, which clearly we're not. Tonight I was actually up, and sorry, I'll get back to what I was talking about, but I was up late making waffles. I make sourdough all the time now, and sourdough discard, if you're familiar with it, it piles up so fast. And so I made waffles for my stepdad and my sister and my mom, and I made waffles for my best friend and her kids and her husband. And so I'm just making lots of waffles and, you know, getting this discard situation under control because I had like 2 mason jars full of discards. So anywho, and my stepdad's coming over in the morning because Andrew and I are going out for a little breakfast business date. Actually, we're going to be talking about social media stuff and things like that. My stepdad's going to come over and watch the kids, and so I always give him something like either bread or waffles or cookies or something like that for him to take home as a thank you. So I figured waffles would be really good. So yeah, that's why I'm up late, is because I was doing that. And then what else was I doing? There's something else I was doing. Oh, I was like getting, I was like printing off stuff for homeschool and all that. So anyways, I'm up late tonight. Dogs are battling. It's okay. So yeah, I was just saying, okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the fun has kind of been sucked out a little bit of YouTube. I feel like I have been listening to the voices in my head a little bit too much, overthinking too much, doing too much research about YouTube engagement, when I used to not care about that at all. And like lately, for some reason, I've been caring more about it. And I used to just do YouTube for fun. And yes, YouTube is part of my business, but it's also for fun. And I want to bring more fun into it, you know? There just needs to be something more, you know? So anyways, it's a business YouTube, but I also want to share like behind the scenes a bit with you guys, have my membership for like those more personal soapbox, rant, Bible study, all that kind of stuff going on. So that was what my rant was about earlier. It was just about like, you know, me kind of coming to a point in my life where I just have learned that what people think of me is none of my business, is basically what I was talking about. And I have always historically been a people pleaser, a pushover. I've just always been terrified of like conflict and disappointing people and confrontation. And I don't want those things now. Trust me. I hate confrontation. I will avoid it like the plague. I don't like conflict. I don't like drama. It's like the last thing I want to deal with on every, like ever. So, but that doesn't mean that I need to set aside my own personal boundaries or internalize what people say about me and let it eat away at me and all that kind of stuff, which is what I've been doing historically. And even with like constructive criticism, I don't know, words have just always stuck with me. And I've always just cared so much about what people think. And I need to stop doing that. Like I kind of am getting to the point where I have been able to, like, I don't know, almost build up a shield, which has a lot to do with my faith. But I won't, you know, get into that now because that's a whole thing. I'll talk about that during the membership at some point. But I've been hanging out with, I think I don't remember if I talked about this already. I've reconnected with some of my high school girlfriends who we were super, super close in high school. We lost touch over the years and we recently reconnected. We've been getting together every couple of weeks for like lunch and stuff like that. And we've had some like, you know, really deep conversations. Even like the first time we saw each other, we were talking about everything going on in the world and stuff like that. And we have differing viewpoints on things. We have different faiths. We have different political beliefs, all that kind of stuff. But we're able to like have fun together, respect each other's opinions, have great conversation. We love each other regardless. And I'm like, those are the relationships that like I need to have in my life. Like I had been praying for a long time for community, you know, to connect with women who, you know, I've just been missing that, like just being able to get together with a girlfriend over a cup of coffee, you know, and have a really great, meaningful conversation, be support to each other and all that kind of stuff, like your people type of situation. I feel like I've been missing that. I have my best friend who lives right down the street. Thank goodness. She's amazing and everything. She's very busy though. She has twins. She works full time and all that kind of stuff. And so we don't get to see each other often. Thankfully we do. They've started coming to church every weekend pretty much with us, which is really nice. But yeah, I've just wanted like more like connections with other homeschooling moms. And so I've been putting myself out there to like meet other moms, and I've connected with some really amazing women who I found out later like go to our church, and we have so much in common. Our kids are the same age, and our kids like hit it off, and they're automatic friends. We've gotten together, and it's just like, this is what I've prayed for, and I feel like my prayers have been answered. And so it's all good. It's like social things are happening with friends and stuff like that. But I've just learned like, it's better to keep your circle small, I feel, and have people really accept you for who you are, you know? Call me out on my BS. I feel like I always like want people to do that, but don't ask me to change who I am. You know what I mean? There's a difference between that. Don't ask me to change who I am and all that. Excuse me. My throat's dry because I feel like I've been talking a lot. I actually got together with my girlfriends today. We had lunch over at one of their parents' house. So I haven't seen her parents in so long, and they live in the same house, the same exact house that we used to hang out at all the time in high school. So I got so much nostalgia going over there. We played this game called Exploding Kittens. Sorry if you can hear my dogs. I swear they're nuts. And now I feel like I'm coughing a lot. So I should probably end this though, because I feel like it's getting kind of long. But we played this game called Exploding Kittens too, which was hysterical. It was so funny. I ended up like buying it right afterwards because I think my kids will really like it. It'll be a fun family game. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I had. I'm really glad that I sat down and put this week together, though. I feel like it's been forever since I have sat down and actually planned. And the last few weeks have been a blur, but they've been fun, amazing, incredible. Things are off to a great start. I wanted to say thank you to those in our community who homeschool, who've reached out to me and have offered me words of encouragement and support, and you've shared resources with me. Just know that I'm so grateful for you. So grateful. But yeah, the next video that you'll see from me is going to be a shop drop on Wednesday, which will be a very exciting one. It's a bigger one, so that'll be fun. And then hopefully I won't miss any more digital plan with me's. I do want to try to get these up every week for you guys and everything. And then hopefully the behind the scenes will start soon. And as soon as I'm able to get the membership going, I will definitely let you know. But these next couple months might be rough. It might be tough to do that, considering that, you know, it's planner crunch time and everything. So, but that is all I have. Before I go into a coughing fit, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and yeah, other than that, I will chat with y'all later. I'm gonna go get my psycho dogs out there. So yeah, I'll chat with y'all later. Bye.